Well, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Crossroads Garage. It is Monday. I've had yet again another exceedingly busy weekend. We're going to try to do as much as we can today. We had to bring in Lee's truck here last night and do a pitman arm and the adjuster for that, because those bushings were smoked and steering is starting to get sketchy on this truck. So that's what we had to do yesterday, and no time to film. It's blistering 30 degrees out today. Snowed last night, which is outrageous. It's, I think, it was the 12th of October. It's only a month early. So my timeline is crunching down on me. I ordered a shed, so here next weekend we might do a video putting the shed up and getting some stuff out there, so we've got more room in here for when the snow hits hard. Enough blabbing. I gotta get this truck out of here and get some vehicles moved around. I'm done blabbing. I gotta finish this, and then we'll get some stuff moved around here, and I'll show you all the parts that we got, and we'll start working on the truck. I actually need to go get a refill. This is almost gone. Alright, we've got the van moved. We'll do a cold start on my brother's truck here. Get this thing out of here. And give it 3 pumps. Oh, come on. We'll just have to 2-foot it, I guess. Or not. There we go. This is a very nice truck. Makes me a little jealous every time I drive this thing, just because it is such a nice truck. There we go. That sounds pretty good. Come on, old Blue. Stay running. Very, very cold-blooded. Alright, let's do a cold start on my truck. Get it moved in. And, oh, come on. There we go. Get it moved in, and then we'll take a look at all the parts. Let's do that first. All right, Chuck. What do you got for me today? I don't know how my truck starts that good, but my goodness, it just fired up immediate. Even when it's cold. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to turn up my idle a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do love the way this truck sounds. Oh, smoked myself out in here. Woof. Okay, I'm gonna lay out some parts and some pieces, some doodads and some whatnots, and then I'll show you what we got going on. I'm gonna find some gloves. Can't feel my hands. So here's where we're at. I got 2 fronts, 2 rears, and some overloads off of a 1-ton with the blocks. And then I found an estate sale that was right down the street from me, and I got this extremely awesome old school monkey wrench that is massive. Frame of the camera can't even keep up with it. It's very cool. This is gonna come in extremely handy. Then I found some really neat old school antique wrenches, and this guy. If you know, you know. But look at this. Look at how old that is. Absolutely awesome. Extremely cool. We got a small crowbar and a big crowbar, and what else am I missing? Oh yeah, just some garage art, you know. Got some old insulators, which are quite cool. I'll figure out somewhere to put those up. Can't talk very well this morning. It was a late night. Oh yeah, so at the wrecking yard, I picked up a couple of other things. Namely, I got a new one of these, an actual metal one, in really nice shape. Got a temp gauge and a new speedometer for my truck. We found a tack out of an old dent side or bump side Ford with a big block in it with a lot of goodies on it. I want to go back and pull that motor. But anyways, that was in it. And this was in a Blazer, what do you call it? K5 Blazer. So I'm gonna put this in my truck and put the one that's in my truck in the Suburban. Then we found a Z28 air cleaner off of a El Camino, actually, which is pretty funny. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's all the fun stuff and all the parts. I think what the plan is for today, I'm gonna get under the truck really quick with some PB and hit everything and start looking at what I gotta take apart. And while that's soaking, we're gonna get in here and try to get one of these separated and get at least the driver's side rear here done, because that's the one that's broke the worst. And depending on how fast we get that done, maybe we'll try to get the second one. Biggest problem is I gotta go back to work tomorrow, and I can't leave my truck half in, half out with the door open all day and all night. And then I got the 2 fronts because the front of my truck, I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but it sags a little on this side. It sits like this. Okay, well, two things. I'm going to show you where we're at, but also I forgot a piece, actually two pieces, that I got at the wrecking yard the other day. The first is, look at that. Is that not beautiful? I got an inlay, an actual Scottsdale one. We haven't cleaned it up yet. I was trying to save that for the camera, but I am extremely excited. I didn't find any good vents. I'll probably just order those. Those are cheap enough. But beautiful, beautiful inlay. It's actually starting to look like a truck again in here. I have an idea for this that might be very cool. The other thing that I found is this. Recognize it? Yeah. So my driver's side has never had one, and I actually found a pretty decent one. But we can't put that on until we get the door panels off and get those things color matched. Now that it's snowing all of a sudden, we'll have to figure out how we can do that in a warm enough area. I don't know if I was ever able to show you properly just how bad this is. There you go. They're all snapped all the way up to this top one, and this top one you can see is bubbled right here where all these are pushing on it. Not good at all. Alrighty, hopefully you guys can see all right. Yeah, I worked up a sweat getting the pieces off of that one. I'm not sweating anymore. Went inside, grabbed a sandwich. Now I'm freezing again. So, I'm gonna try to get this blasted out of here as quickly as we can. Well, of course. I have to figure out how to get something on the other end of this, being that, yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, well, we've got help out here now. Come here, let me fix your hat. Because it's so silly. Watch out, my kid, watch out. Come here.
Look, it's still fitting good.
That's good. Here, you're gonna have to squat. Thank you. There you go, bud. All right. Oh, that's good. Oh no. I said, oh no.
Yeah, but they still fit me good.
No, I'm thinking of something else. That's like a pillow for your head. Alright, so I want to show you the problem that we've got going on here. So, my whole tow package here for all of that, this plate is blocking this bolt from coming out. So, I moved on to a new plan. I'm going to try to get this one. I got it broke loose. Got to find a wrench for the other side and take it out from here, and we'll take apart that other leaf springs bucket and try to do it that way and save ourselves a lot of time and headache. What is going on? All right. Let me find some wrenches.
In a small town bar at the edge of Maine, there's a man who knows my name. He mixes up that perfect taste, bourbon old-fashioned, save no waste, with a cherry and a twist of peel. Takes me back, feels so real. Sweet and strong, it holds a flame, a classic drink that knows no shame. Bourbon old-fashioned, warm and
All right, hopefully you guys can see me okay. We got one U-bolt out, so that's good. And actually, oh yeah, I was gonna show you this. Hold on. Okay, so this just pops over and it's loose sitting over here. There we go. So what I'm thinking is, what we might be able to do is once we get that bolt out and that bolt out, we might be able to just slide this thing out, get it out of here, and just slide the other one in, and then just bring this back up over and save us, excuse me, having to take that the rest of the way out. So let me get the other bucket pulled off of that spring, and then I'll grab some vice grips, beat this out, and we'll catch back up when I'm trying to get that in, see how well that idea works. I'm really hoping that it'll work. I keep forgetting that my microphone removed itself and decided where it wants to be, so yeah. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Hey. Walk over there for a minute. I'm trying to show the guys on YouTube something. Okay, so we have a little bit of a problem. Yeah, that one too. Alright, now go on.
No.
Erin, please go over there for a minute.
Well,
Erin.
I need to film a little bit too.
Wait. Oh. Probably can't even hear me. Okay. So, this is the problem. I don't know if you can tell by the way that it is. This is a 6-leaf with an extremely heavy-duty bottom leaf. Hey. This is only a 4-leaf with a very light-duty bottom leaf. Now, I did look at the truck that the guys pulled this off of, and it was a 3/4 ton truck, but I was also looking at my truck, and I think this is a 1-ton 14-bolt rear axle, so it's got 1-ton leafs, I think. Hey, don't bang on my truck, please. No, not right now. I already told you we can't get up there while it's on the jacks, Aaron, okay? So, what I'm debating on doing is seeing if I can fit the overload on this to help it out, because I like the way my truck handled before, and I definitely do not want to go to something really, really floppy and loose if I, what am I trying to say? Especially for burnout and stuff like that. So that's annoying. Yeah. Let me see if I can piece these together. And oh man, if I do that, I'm gonna have to go get U-bolts.
New ones?
Dang it.
No ones? Why they're not all?
Let me figure this out for a minute. All right. We're gonna see if there's any chance that these U-bolts are long enough to put these springs on, because if they're not, I'm gonna have to do one of two things. I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing, go to somewhere and get new U-bolts, and then try this and waste an hour worth of my daylight that I don't have any much left of, or I'm just gonna have to bolt in basically 1/2-ton springs and on one side and have the truck sag, so the front corner and the back corner opposing will sag. God. Annoying. Alright, Light, you're gonna have to move. Can you hang out here for just a minute? Perfect. Alright. I'm thinking, doggone. It's not really a good place to put this out of the way. There, that'll work. I really don't think these are going to be long enough. I didn't have much room with the stock springs in it. I don't know which way is more right. I actually do think maybe it's this way. So then you bolt it all together. I don't know. No, I think that makes more sense. All right. Let's verify that these are too short. Oh, yeah. Yep. Way too short. It's 2 o'clock. That means we've got about 2 hours until it's dark outside. Okay. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Thanks. What type of phone do you have? Oh, what? Oh, the one I handed you. Oh, the major tape phone. Right. That's right. Okay. That's good. Really? 92D. An 82D. Alright. I think for the sake of time, we're just gonna have to, doggone it anyways. Hey, Aaron, can I have my tape measure for a minute?
Yeah. Do you want me to keep it how big it is?
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Take it in. You're gonna knock down my camera. Okay, thank you.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
I need to hold it for a minute.
Okay, what are you gonna
Thank
measure? Can you hand it back to me?
I will in just a minute.
Okay.
So these are 8.5 inch long. I need probably 12s. And
Look, I can carry this. Yep.
okay.
And like stronghold.
Are you like Will Stronghold?
Mm-hmm.
Watch out, buddy. You're gonna scratch my truck. Hey, go walk over there if you're gonna do that, please. Over there. Thank you. These are 5/8. Okay, I guess I'm gonna call Napa, make sure that Napa has some. If they have some,
I need to measure.
then we'll go from there. This is so puny looking compared to those other springs. I don't want that light of a spring rate. This truck needs to be able to tow. I need to be able to load it with firewood and junk steel and all the rest of that stuff. And I want to be able to do a burnout without having all sorts of crazy axle hop.
Your motorcycle is half the inch.
That's a 1/2 inch? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Please walk over there for a minute. Okay. 1/2 inch motorcycle. Jeez. New plan. We're going to put this Volkswagen spring in here and give this truck a nice Carolina squat, I suppose, for now. And I think we're gonna bite the bullet and get into some savings and just go ahead and do the lift kit on this, because I got thinking about a couple of things. The Suburban, I know it's not necessary right now, but I mean, I've already got these, so whatever. The Suburban's squatting really bad and needs new springs in the back anyways. These are 3/4 ton springs, they're just not heavy duty camper special springs. And instead of spending $100, well, $150 on longer U-bolts and be into this whole thing, you know, $600 just for stock ride height, what I'm thinking about doing is I'll just attach this for now so that we can move the truck and at least fix the seal on the transfer case and whatnot and drive it around lopsided for the moment. We'll get the lift kit. We'll put the lift kit on here. Put these springs, these 3/4 ton springs on the Suburban, maybe with those other overloads, and make it nice and sturdy in the back since it already is a heavy half, whatever you call it, trailering special. So it's got beefier springs anyways, something more like a 3/4 ton spring. So we'll get rid of those worn out flat springs in that, put these in with the overloads and some new U-bolts at that time, put the lift kit on the truck. We'll have them both fixed, and then I'll have 2 extra front leafs, another 3/4 ton, but who cares. And those we can just save for the Suburban until the Suburban starts drooping on one side or the other, and do it that way. So, this wind is getting brutal, and the rain is on its way. So we're just gonna shove these in the way that it is for now, and at least make this thing mobile again. That's kind of sad that we've come to that, but that's what it's gonna be. Okay, now it's in place. You know, just because I'm curious. Center of the bolt. 50.5. 51. They're an inch shorter. So this isn't gonna work great, but it'll work. The hardest thing is gonna be to get this thing pulled over. Ouch. There we go. There, we're in. Okay. Let's see, that's one of them bolts. Pretty sad my truck is gonna be so silly right now, but what can you do? It's gotta get out of the garage so I can go to work tomorrow. Can't leave the garage door open and the truck poking out all day. All right. Wow. Now that I'm deaf, let's torque these up. I think these are fairly tight. Ouch. When you're doing stuff like this, make sure you put your finger on the other side of the drum and then pull the breaker bar right into it as hard as you can. Feels really good. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, that's the wrong size. Move this stuff out of the way, grab the creeper, tighten the ends, I think we're good to go. You know, I am half tempted to swap out the other springs so at least they are even. But I'm really not excited about doing that. That should be enough. And there we are. Perfect. Where did I throw those lug nuts? Here we go. Okay, let's move this thing out of here. Oh, let's let it warm up for a minute. It is taller on that side. What the heck? This side's down to 5.5. This is nearly 6.5 still. Can definitely tell this side is lighter. My goodness. Okay, 6.25. 5.5. I don't know how that makes sense. Come on, truck, catch up. Catch up. Just a minute. There we go. What, buddy? What? Nothing like a early morning cold start. Gotta clear it out a little bit, you know? There we are. Come on now. I cannot get over the way this truck sounds. As disappointed as I am about not having the X-pipe on here, you cannot beat this. I am so in love. All right. Well, good morning. Let's just dive right into this. I'm about to need to go have a refill on my coffee, as per usual. But I figure, since we know what we're doing now today, a little better than yesterday, we should be able to blast this up. Whew. I turn the fan on. Smoky. I gotta do those valve seals next. That is the very next thing on the docket. Oh yeah, I did take the liberty this morning to go ahead and just whip this leaf spring apart, get all the buckets and doodads off of it. I left my wrenches out, so we'll lay those out. I left my sockets out, so we'll get this wheel popped off as soon as we get it jacked up. I'm actually gonna let it clear out in here for just a second while I go get my refill, because, can you hear that? Yeah. It's just about empty. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping, go get some coffee, and we'll, like I just said, can't get more coffee without the cup.
A classic drink that knows no shame. Bourbon old fashioned, warm and true. Sipping slow with nothing new. Memories, every glass. Living out my time, let it pass. Down by the river, fireflies glow. Holding tight and taking it slow. In my hand that amber gleam, bourbon old-fashioned in a dream. In the morning light, the roosters call. Like night's echoes standing tall. Dust off boots, another round. Bourbon old fashioned, where I'm found. Bourbon old fashioned, warm and true. Sipping slow with nothing new. Memories, every glass. Living out my time, let it pass.
Well, I'm fairly confident. I just recorded a fair amount of stuff with no audio. That's alright. So, I just went and got these cleaned up. If you've never done that, man, it is time consuming to sit there and file down a whole ton of threads and then do the same to the nuts and go back and forth and clean and until you can actually get them to a point that they're usable. Okay. Whew, almost lost my balance. Now, there's only one that's broken on this one, but one is one too many. If they each only just had one, that would be one thing. No, that'd be one thing, but being the fact that the other one's totally gone and this one is already starting, or the old ones anyways, might as well just not mess around. Whew. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on my light. Just calm down, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's see what we're doing. I really love this little light. This thing has been extremely helpful. Okay. Now, if I remember right, got this one done first. Perfect. And then I had to pull the axle forward, and there we go. All right. This thing ought to be good and loose. This other bucket here, hopefully. Come on, I loosened you all up. More. There we go. That did the trick. Okay. I'm getting better at that. It's a good thing to periodically just change out your leaf springs for no reason, because you get faster every time you do it. So then when you do end up having to do it, you're pretty efficient at it, or proficient at it. That's the word I was looking for. All right, let's tighten all this back up. We're gonna be good to go, hopefully. Of course, I say that now. I probably just woke up with my kids. My wife's probably super excited about that. Alrighty. Well, everything's together. All we gotta do now. Uh-oh. Jack it up a little bit. Oh, right. Duh. Forgot. I let the axle sag out so I could put this together. There we go. All right. The old leg hinges are getting tired. Well, it makes me happy, I guess, in a way. It doesn't, you know. At least we've got springs on it, so we're not gonna drop the axle right into the bed, or the tire rather. So that part of it makes me happy. And the fact that it lifted it somehow, just a little bit in the back. So between 1 inch to 1.25 inches, I can't remember what it was now, yesterday, or from when I was measuring it yesterday. In any case, it's, that part of it's cool, you know. I just, yeah, I've already said all that plenty. I want to be able to do a burnout. But who knows, maybe with it a little looser like this, maybe we'll get some more flex and some better off-roading capabilities. I was thinking about that last night while I was trying to sleep. It might do a little better off-road if we're not keeping it strung so tight. But then that just means we're going to dump more gas out of it, so, you know. Oh yeah, that's getting tight. You know it's loose when you can flex the whole rear end just by torquing on your lug nuts. Definitely didn't move that much before. Where is I at? Okay. Pretty confident we hit all of them twice. Let's drop this thing on the ground. Whew. I'm getting tired. Well, at least they're compressing at the same rate now, so that's something. Everything looks good to me from back here. All the bolts are in the bolt holes. U-bolts are in the right places. I suppose I could have scooted those ones over just a little bit. The other thing I noticed is that these leaves are just a hair skinnier than the other ones. Which is whatever, you know. Yeah. Doesn't look bad at all. Alright, let me clean this up and then we'll start this and get it out of here. Alright, well, how lucky are you guys? 2 cold starts in 2 days. Well, not in 2 days, in the same day. Come on, keep going. Oh, hey, brake. Yeah. What do you think of that? I like that. That looks a little meaner, actually. I didn't realize it was is level, or I don't even know if it was level. It might have just been that it was sagged just slightly in the back as well. Let's take it even a little farther for a moment, shall we? Yeah, here you dang spider. Let's look. Close the door here. Actually, this side, since it's not sagged on the front, this side looks really good. Yeah, that looks almost dead even on this side. It almost looks like it has a little bit of a lift all the way around now. This side still looks like it's got a minor rake just because of that saggy front spring here. Wow. Dang it, now I've got to do the fronts. Man, that is cool. I do like this truck a lot. I know I say that all the time, but I love this truck. Man, it's just so picturesque. Gosh, I like that. This sun is making me reminiscent of the good weather we had all year. I'm not ready for the freezing cold and the rain and snow. I'm ready for the snow for the fun, and I guess maybe the rain for the fun, kinda. I still prefer the snow over the rain. But in any case, I'm missing the sunlight. It's a whole 55 out today. It was 32, I think it had a high of 36 or 37 yesterday. And then it's gonna start raining again, I think, tomorrow. Well, I'm actually gonna back the truck up and take a look at that seal. Actually, I'm just gonna check my diff fluid. Kids are asleep. If the diff fluid is okay, then we might try to go out for just a few minutes. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be back. Well, as you can tell, it's dark. Another one of those days. Completely got away from me. And had to stop and pick up some pumpkins for kids to start carving before Halloween here. And then we've got a family reunion next weekend. So between that and trying to film a video for next week, there's just not going to be any time for pumpkin patching. So decided to do that on the way home. It's important for them. I did check the transfer case on the truck. The reason it hasn't been marking its territory anymore is because it's out. So I've got it most of the way torn apart right now. Hopefully I can finish that over the next few days. Might have to push it off till Saturday afternoon. Not sure yet. But either way, it runs, you know. It's got an awesome cold start chop, which I love. I don't know why it chops that good. I think it's running really rich, to be honest with you, but it sounds cool. And we got the leaf springs done on the back, so now we can at least take it out and drive it until I get the shed up. And oh yeah, that'll be next weekend too. My gosh, too many things. Gotta get the shed up, gotta get this and that and that and some of this all out there right away. As soon as that happens, then I can rearrange in here, reorganize, get the truck all the way in, get the fronts done, and maybe valve seals. We'll see. What else was I gonna do? Seal the transfer case, valve seals. No, speedometer is not going to work. We might try to exchange the tack. Oh, the inserts, right. We got to do the dash insert and the door trim. So, yeah, we got some cool things coming up for the truck, for sure. But either way, it's late. I forgot I told my older brother I was going to help him go lift an engine and put it in the back of his rig so he can haul it to the shop. So I've got to go do that yet tonight before I can go in and go to bed. So, now that I've said so about 14 times, I'm going to end it out here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm happy that we got both sides done. I was kind of scared that we were going to run into enough issues that we'd only be able to do one, but we got both, so that's fantastic. Yeah, that's it. I'm beat. Gonna start my work week tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good weekend. Hopefully we can get some things knocked out here in the near future and actually get this thing out doing some mudding. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some dinner and go help my brother and go to bed. Have a good weekend.